It's the time of year where people are out there with the little red pot and the bells ringing.
Yeah.
Tell me about what the Salvation Army is trying to do. What are you raising money for?
So all of that is to keep our doors open 365 days a year, basically for the next year.
What would be a decent donation? What are you guys looking for? I mean, I understand people throw nickels and quarters in, and that I'm sure that adds up, absolutely. But what is it you're really needing?
Well, I mean, what we've been able to raise usually is just over $25,000 a year with the Christmas kettles. What we need is double that. So kind of haven't been really being able to pay for ourselves. We're being subsidized by our headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona. So we really need a miracle, you know. But we just have to do our part and show that we're, you know, as a community, trying to raise as much money as we can so that the Salvation Army, when they are doing, you know, some of the subsidizing, see that at least we're trying to be self-sufficient.
And you say you need a miracle. This is the time of year to look for those miracles, so that's in your favor.
Yeah.
Now, we have bell ringers that generally take, a 2-hour shift? How does someone go about doing that if they want to help?
Yeah, so they would contact me here at the Salvation Army, and I can email them out the schedule. They pick a time and a time slot and a location, and if it's still open when they get back to me, then we can get them ringing.
Over the years, I've seen people that just stood by the pot ringing the bell, and I've seen people in costume. I've seen people singing and dancing.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me the amount of creativity some people go with, and other people are more reserved and just ask patrons as they leave a store, would you like to make a donation?
Well, and actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because the bell does all the talking. We are not making any kind of a verbal pitch to anybody. We're just ringing that bell, smiling. I mean, we're probably saying have a great day, or you know, hope you're having a good day, pleasantries, but we're not making a verbal pitch.
So are your bell ringers allowed to say Merry Christmas, or are you guys being PC and have to say Happy Holidays?
Oh no, you know, the Salvation Army is a Christian church, so that we have no problems with saying Merry Christmas.
Rebel without a cause. Rebel with a cause. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so you need some help. How much longer are you guys going to be out ringing bells? When's the last day you're doing it? And how many more?
The last day will be Christmas Eve, and we'll be out until about 6 o'clock. We try to kind of do 10 to 6 each night.
How many more volunteers are you in need of?
Well, most of our locations, I'd say half of our locations each day don't get filled at all. So double what we have. Basically, we have like one or two spots that are filled each day. That's, you know, we're trying to rely on volunteers. And over the years, different things have happened where either people have gotten older or they've, you know, things have happened. And some of our volunteers that we could count on in the past just haven't been able to come out.
Which is a perfect time for new volunteers to take the initiative,
Absolutely.
Step up. You're only talking a couple of hours. You're talking 2 hours ringing a bell that weighs less than a pound, helping a very good cause that the Salvation Army goes out and helps a lot of people all year long.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I've got our statistics kind of top of my computer right here.
I am a facts and figures kind of guy, so hit me.
Okay, all right. So basically in 2021, we helped an average of 75 households per month. That jumped to basically 96 households in 2022. And in 2023, already it's 118 households per month. So you can just see with those three numbers, the need has gotten greater for the Alamogordo and Greater Otero County. And if you were looking at total persons, our average in 2021 was 134. In 2022, it was 187. And has jumped to 233 in 2023.
Wow.
Yeah. So we figure between 20 and 30% increase each year in need. But, you know, we were dealing with COVID, and we were dealing, and we've been having this tough economy. That's what everybody's facing.
Well, and ever since COVID, a lot of nonprofit organizations and civic organizations have felt a huge decrease in donations, which is very unfortunate.
Yes, yeah. So, and really, Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without the Salvation Army Christmas Kettle. TV and movies, if they're going to show something that's supposed to depict the Christmas season, there is someone who looks like they're ringing a bell and has a red kettle, and if not being actually in a Salvation Army uniform, it's a part of it's become a part of our tradition in America. And like I said, the bell kind of says it all. People we're not bothering people with a long can you help us speech. We're just ringing that bell for those who we know that we help throughout the year. I guess the other thing I should say too is we're also trying to get enough toys for the parents who've signed up for Angel Tree, where we're going to be distributing Christmas gifts for those families that signed up.
And
so I've got about
100
kids that were not picked for an Angel Tree. So there's lots of ways to give. If somebody doesn't want to stand outside, they could contact us and find out the Christmas wish of a boy or a girl that is age 0 to 15, and go and buy a $25 gift for them. And one other thing I was going to say is, what I think is helpful is, if it's a business or a church group or an organization, all it takes is 12 people to take in pairs the 6-hour shift from 10 to 6. And it's a lot of fun for the organization. And we do have groups like, different churches will take a location and do the 10 to 6. And one that comes to my mind that's going to be happening fairly soon is Pioneer Bank. Their employees will be in pairs. They're taking a door at the grocery door at Walmart Supercenter, and it's just 12 of them. But because they're just doing the 2-hour shift, it's not that burdensome.
Sounds like you guys have got some good people helping, but you still need more. Mike, how does someone go about helping? How do they get a hold of you? One more time.
They could contact me via phone, leave a message, 575-443-0845, 575-443-0845, or just come on in and fill out a volunteer application, and I'll send them that schedule so they can take a pic.
All right, we're on the telephone here with Mike Beauchamp of the Salvation Army. Mike, thank you very much for your time. This is a worthwhile cause, and I think people need to do what they can to help. Before I let you go, is there anything else you want to say?
Oh, well, just all those people who have already been helping, we're so grateful. That's why when you asked, is there a specific gift, every gift counts. And whatever, someone has that they can give, somehow it's sort of like what Jesus did with the loaves and fishes, and it gets multiplied. And I said we need $50,000, but, even coming up with the 25 is a small miracle. And it's made up of pennies and dimes and dollars from just individuals, one at a time, coming out of a store. So we're grateful for our community.